Hi, my name is Lydia. I'm a dealer of authentic ancient Greek, Roman, Biblical, Byzantine coins and artifacts. Every item I sell is on my website called trustedcoins.com. It comes complete with a beautiful, professionally designed certificate of authenticity. This certificate of authenticity, not only does it give you a lifetime guarantee of authenticity, it has a signature. My signature, specifically, I've identified over 28,000 authentic ancient coins and artifacts over the years. The coins, they come in a beautiful coin flip, which is, for professional purposes, has a number that matches the certificate. So you could take this separately and show it to your friends. By the way, this is an authentic silver Roman coin of Emperor Augustus. I don't know if you've heard of him. Every description comes with a professional description that many times cites a major reference or collection. On the back you have the historical context of the item you purchased. So whether you want to give this as a gift or whether you would like to have something as a great investment that later you have all the paperwork for and that is just going to gain value over time, I believe this is the best investment out there. So you may want to check out my site trustedcoins.com. Today I'm going to be reading the history of Roman Emperor Constantine I. He's also known as Constantine the Great, especially famous in Christianity. He is known as one of the emperors that Christianized the Roman Empire. You may want to check out my store. I have a lot of Constantine the Great coins in there. So to begin, Constantine the Great, obviously, he had a breakthrough. He saw the Cairo, which is a monogram of Christ, and he saw it before a battle which he wound up winning. So that's one of the reasons later on the Christian monogram, the Christ monogram, would be seen later on. It looks like an XP, but in Greek it's a chi and a rho. So for the Christos is the the way of saying it in ancient times. So to begin, Constantine the Great, also known as Constantine I or Saint Constantine, was Roman emperor from 306 to 337 AD. He was the first Roman emperor to convert to Christianity. He was born in the city of Naissus, Moesia. His father was Flavius Constantius. His mother was Helena. Constantine's share of the empire consisted of Britain, Gaul, and Spain. He therefore commanded one of the largest Roman armies. He fought successfully against the Franks, Alemanni, Visigoths, and Sarmatians during his reign. Constantine built new imperial residence in the place of Byzantium, naming it New Rome. However, in Constantine's honor, people called it Constantinople, which was later be the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire for over 1,000 years. Because of this, he is thought of as the founder of the Eastern Roman Empire. In 310 AD, a dispossessed and power-hungry Maximian rebelled against Constantine while Constantine was away campaigning against the Franks. He announced that Constantine was dead and took up the imperial purple. In spite of the large donative pledge to any who would support him as emperor, most of Constantine's army remained loyal to their emperor, and Maximian was soon compelled to leave. Maximian was captured and reproved for his crimes. Constantine granted some clemency, but strongly encouraged his suicide. In 310 AD, Maximian hanged himself. Constantine the Great needed a new source of legitimacy. In a speech delivered in Gaul on 25th of July 310 AD, the anonymous orator reveals a previously unknown dynastic connection to Claudius II Gothicus, whom I have coins of also. Constantine, with a spirit that left a deep impression in his followers, inspired some to believe that he had some form of supernatural guidance. While Constantine in 310 toured Britain and Gaul, Emperor Maxentius prepared for war. He fortified northern Italy and strengthened his support in the Christian community by allowing it to elect a new bishop of Rome, Eusebius. He still controlled Rome's Praetorian guards, was well stocked with African grain, and was surrounded on all sides by seemingly impregnable Aurelian walls. He ordered all bridges across the Tiber cut and left the rest of central Italy undefended. Constantine secured the region's support without challenge. Constantine progressed slowly, allowing the weakness of Maxentius to draw his regime further into turmoil. Maxentius' support continued to weaken. At chariot races on the 27th of October, the crowd openly taunted Maxentius, shouting that Constantine was invincible. Maxentius organized his forces, still twice the size of Constantine's, in long lines facing the battle plain, with the backs to the river. Constantine's army arrived at the field bearing an unfamiliar symbol on either of its standards or soldiers' shields. Constantine was visited by a dream the night before the battle, where he was advised to mark the heavenly sign of God on the shields bearing the sign chi, which is the X, and traversed by rho, which is the P. Let me show you the symbol again. This is the symbol that he saw, and it was later featured on many different coins, including even the coin of Constantine. So back to that symbol, the Cairo. A symbol representing the first two letters of the Greek spelling of the word Christos, or Christ. Maxentius' troops were broken before the first charge and fled to the river. Maxentius rode with them and attempted to cross the bridge of boats, but he was pushed by a mass of his fleeing soldiers into the Tiber and drowned. At the focal point of the basilica in Rome, a stone statue of Constantine holding the Christian labarum in his hand was erected. In 313, Constantine met Licinius in Milan to secure their alliance by the marriage of Licinius and Constantine's half-sister Constantia. Later, Licinius defeated Maximian, gaining control over the entire eastern half of the Roman Empire. Relations between the two remaining emperors deteriorated. Two Augusti fought against one another at the Battle of Cibalae, with Constantine being victorious. They clashed against the Battle of at the Battle of Mardia in 317 and agreed to a settlement in which Constantine's son Crispus and Constantine II and Licinius' son Licinianus were made Caesars. In the year 320, Licinius began to oppress Christians. Licinius, aided by Goth mercenaries, represented the past and ancient pagan faiths. In 325, Constantine accused Licinius of plotting against him and had him arrested and hanged. Constantine had known death would soon come. Within the Church of the Holy Apostles, Constantine had secretly prepared a final resting place for himself. It was sooner than he had expected. Soon after the feast of Easter 337, Constantine fell seriously ill. He left Constantinople for the hot baths near his mother city of Helenopolis, Altinova, on the southern shores of the Gulf of Izmit. There in a church his mother built in honor of Lucian the Apostle, he prayed, and there he realized that he was dying. He attempted to return to Constantinople, making it only as far as the suburb of Nicomedia. He summoned the bishops and told them of his hope to be baptized in the river Jordan, where Christ was written to have been baptized. He requested the baptism right away. The bishop of Nicomedia performed the sacred ceremonies according to custom. The Byzantine Empire considered Constantine its founder and the Holy Roman Empire. In later Byzantine state, it had become a great honor for an emperor to be hailed as a new Constantine. 10 emperors, including the last emperor of Byzantium, carried the name. So visit my site, trustedcoins.com, for authentic ancient coins of this emperor and others. Thank you.